Hi guys, back with another video for you today. Today we're talking about 8 Banana Republic fragrances. These are 8 fragrances from the Banana Republic Icon Collection of fragrances. 5 were launched last year in 2017, 3 were launched this year, and I'm going to tell you all about these 8 fragrances, plus you're going to have a chance at winning one of your choice if you are a subscriber from the USA, so please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time on this channel and you love watching fragrance reviews and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. 8 Banana Republic fragrances have been launched within the last year and a half to 2 years, and this is from the collection called Icon Collection. 5 were launched last year and 3 this year. 5 from last year have numbers in the names, so we have 78 Vintage Green, 83 Leather Reserve, 90 Pure White, 6 Black Platinum, 17 Oud Mosaic, and then the 3 from this year are Cypress Cedar, Neroli Woods, and Linen Vetiver. So basically, they've created different popular styles of fragrances and released them. And they retail for 75 ml bottles for $48. So I'll show you how they come. This is 17 Oud Mosaic. As you can see here, it's a nice coffret type of box, gift box, and the fragrance fits right in there, as you can see. And for $48, you're getting a really classy kind of a fragrance here, and really lovely fragrances, I have to say, for a great price. But makes a really wonderful gift for $48. And if you're the type of person that loves niche fragrances, because these are very niche fragrance style, even though it's a designer, but you're on a budget and you don't want to spend a lot of money, these are $48, as I said, and you can buy them at Banana Republic. So we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm going to talk to you about 17 Oud Mosaic first. This is launched in 2017. The perfumer is Claude Deer. And for notes, you have rose, oud, plum, saffron, amber, labdanum, black pepper, musk, and cardamom. So let's smell this one, because this is probably my favorite. And if you are a fan of oud, you will like this one, because, well, you have to like rose as well. And I love the two together. I think the two together is one of the best combos in the history of perfumery, at least to me, because rose and oud work so well together. Some of the famous ones are like Montal, Black Oud, Rose Oud from by Kilian. Those kind of fragrances are very popular, so they have the rose and the oud. And this doesn't disappoint. The other one I want to mention that this kind of comes close to is Oud Ispahan by Dior Privé Collection, and that's very close to that kind of a fragrance. So you've got the oud. It's a bit, you know, woody and a little dirty, not too much. This is not very edgy, but still, oud lovers would like it, but some might think, okay, this is a little too wimpy for them. But then again, there are people that don't like oud and they want something like oud, and they will go with something like this because it is a lot easier to wear than your dirtier ouds. But you got the rose, you got the oud, and there's that little fruitiness from the plum, which makes it a little unique, and it adds a twist to that oud and rose combo. This one's really lovely. I like this one. I like wearing it, and I love smelling it. It's just a pleasant scent for $48. 75 ml bottle. It's not 100 ml, but it's also not a 50 ml, so you're getting it between those two sizes. So this is 17 Oud Mosaic. Next one, we're going to 06 or 06 Black Platinum. It comes in this box right here, and again, very similar kind of box and very similar bottle. And as you know, I've been testing these out, and that's 06 Black Platinum. So this one has notes of jasmine, lemon, leather, neroli, patchouli, amber, oak moss, pink pepper, and cactus. So this is a floral, obviously, and this is created by Gino Percontino. Now, this perfumer I haven't heard of at all. The previous perfumer I did know. I've heard of him before, but this particular perfumer I'm not sure who he is. This came out in 2017 along with the original first 5. So this is definitely floral. It's citruses and floral notes, which actually lately, as I've been telling you all, that I've been really loving floral notes, and this one actually is quite lovely. It's fresh, but there's depth to it. It's not like a complete freshie, because it does have that leather note in here, and it's quite lovely. The jasmine is not the dirty kind of jasmine, because jasmine can go either way. It can go floral, really lovely, lush, beautiful, creamy white flower, or it can go to the opposite side where it can get skanky and fecal sometimes. Depends on what kind of jasmine. Here it's very, very clean. It's very clean, angelic almost, but you still have that depth to it from that leather, because it dries down to a leather, patchouli, and amber here. So I'm seeing this one working great in warm weather or hot weather. So this is 06 Black Platinum. To me, I think the name might not be correct because it's very white and angelic to me. Black Platinum, I don't know where that comes from, but I'm not making names, so I can't tell you that. But this is quite lovely. So if you like floral fragrances, I think Black Platinum is the one you should try. So next up, we're going to 83 Leather Reserve, this one right here. So this is a leather fragrance, obviously, and it seems to be kind of woody. It's created by Vincent Kuzinski, and you've got notes of suede, cedar, lemon, cypress, bergamot, amber, tonka bean, vetiver, all those kind of notes. And the fragrance is there, 83 Leather Reserve. And let's go ahead and smell this one. And I love leather fragrances. I mean, I like a lot of different fragrances. Just has to be one that really wows me and things like that. But this one, I remember it being pretty nice, but let's smell it again. To me, this one is very vetiver-y. Like the vetiver is pretty dominant with the leather, and it's got this like woody notes, and then it's freshened up with that lemon and the bergamot. So you've got two kinds of citruses here, plus you have that neroli note, which is a floral citrus note. So this one actually I find to be woody and clean. This one actually also comes off very laundry-like, like fresh and clean, like fresh laundry. So I do like this. It just depends on your mood. Sometimes you want something a little more deeper, or sometimes you want something a little not so much exciting, whereas this can be kind of cool, because I find vetiver fragrances to be not so exciting. They just smell great to me, vetivers, and this is a vetiver which doesn't excite me, but it's very, very pleasant, if that makes sense. This is 83 Leather Reserve. Again, $48 for a 75 ml bottle. It's a pretty nice price for niche style of fragrance from the house of Banana Republic. This next one I had featured in my top 20 fresh green fragrances video. This is 78 Vintage Green, this one right here. And it's a green fragrance with green tea, and then there's also green notes, plus there's a fig note in here, which kind of is my favorite, one of my favorite notes. Just love the way figs smell. But the notes listed on here: green tea, green notes, figs. You've got bergamot, orange, jasmine, vetiver, magnolia, musk, and cedar. And then the fig here is the fruit, not the green leaves and the twigs and the tree note itself. But I'm assuming that the green notes that are listed as notes might act as the green fig leaf note. But this one is really, really fresh. It's fresh, refreshing, and if you like green fragrances, this one is going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect for summertime. Hot weather, I love it. So check it out. And $48 for a 75 ml fragrance is a really, really great price. Cheaper than designer fragrances, if that makes sense. Well, this is a designer, obviously, but this one actually hints at some other fragrances I know of fig fragrances. It's fresh, it's tea, it's the fig fruit, it's citrusy. The vetiver here is not as dominant as it was in the previous fragrance, but an overall very, very pleasant fragrance. So this is 78 Vintage Green from Banana Republic. And the perfumer on that one, again, is Gino Percontino, who did a previous fragrance as well. So the next fragrance we're going with is 90 Pure White, this one right here. This one's created by Patricia Chaux, C-H-O-U-X. This perfumer I don't know either, so we'll see how it is. But what this one is all about is musk, tea, jasmine, vetiver, grapefruit, lavender, amber, and bergamot. So this is a musk fragrance. It's a clean musk, white musk from the notes. It's definitely reading clean, and then also from my experience it was very clean. So pure white means clean to me. Fragrances here like this. Again, this is definitely a clean fragrance. As I said, I remember it's clean, it's musk, it's white musk, very clean with tea and vetiver. Tea, vetiver, and jasmine are definitely standing out here. And also the grapefruit kind of pops through as well. I'm not picking up too much of the lavender, and I didn't pick up the lavender on me either, and as well as the amber. But just a very, very simple fragrance. If you don't like fragrances that are like attention getters, this is the kind of fragrance you would wear. It's kind of becomes a personal scent. It's like, you know, clean and fresh. Just something that you would wear, and you know, like when you walk around, you're not going to be grabbing attention. That's the kind of fragrance this is. So this is 9D Pure White. And then we had 3 more that came out this year. We have Cypress Cedar. Love both woody notes, but cedar a little more than cypress. Then we have Neroli Woods. And then we also have Linen Vetiver. For Cypress Cedar, at the top you have mint, bitter orange, and pink pepper. In the heart you have black pepper, rhubarb, cedar. In the base you have cypress, patchouli, vetiver, oak moss, and musk. This one I actually really, really enjoyed. I loved it. It's a bit musky, it's woody, and a little minty at the top. Mint can go either way for me. I don't like the toothpastey kind. I like it to be more herbal and aromatic. And this one is really, really lovely. I think I'm gonna really put this one to use. I love vetiver to begin with. I love cypress, and the combo of the rhubarb and the woody notes along with the fresh notes and aromatic herbal notes with the spicy peppers, it was just great. The rhubarb actually acts as kind of a transition from one woody note to the other, if that makes sense. It's kind of like the neutral ground, and I like that because rhubarb as a note is kind of not really, I mean, it doesn't do a lot for me. It doesn't stand out, it doesn't jump. It just kind of like, it's a simple note that sits there. And what I like about this fragrance is that it kind of like balances out the 2 woody notes, which is awesome. So this is Cypress Cedar, $48, as I said. So next up we have Neroli Woods, this one right here. And I'm a huge, huge fan of Neroli. I love orange blossom, Neroli, all those kind of notes. And I have them here big time. And with this one, there's also some very, very unique notes that are not too familiar with, but I'll tell you all about it. I have to get a new strip for this one because I was enjoying this one a lot and I've been wearing it. So with this one you have at the top Petitgrain, Neroli, Coconut. In the mid notes you have Peony, Orange Blossom, Frangipani, and Solar Accord. In the base notes you have Ebony, Amber, Sandalwood, and Cedar. Lovely, I love it. See, Neroli and Orange Blossom can be very, very soapy, and this is exactly what it is. But it does dry down to be woody. So it's lovely. There's something unique about it. The Peony and the Frangipani kind of give it a creamy vibe because they're kind of white flowers. I think it's more of the Frangipani over the Peony. But truly a gorgeous scent. I think I could pull this one a lot in the summer heat, and that's the kind of fragrance I love. I love Neroli. So this is Neroli Woods. Last but not least, it's Linen Vetiver, this one right here. And vetiver fragrances I enjoy as well. And this one's a very interesting one. Linen Vetiver, it sounds like it's gonna be clean, and I think it's definitely cleaner. And I like that about this. Top notes are bergamot, petitgrain, and cardamom. In the heart you have iris, hyacinth, and jasmine. In the base you have vetiver, amber, musk, and oak moss. Really, really interesting because I like this vetiver, and it's a different vetiver. It's more not so masculine, if that makes sense. I think these are all unisex to begin with anyway, so they're trying to appeal to both sexes. And if you like your vetiver but you want it to be a little softer, kind of sort of like Bal d'Afrique, but I'm not saying this smells like it. It just has that softness, femininity about it. This one is that. Although I find this one a little more masculine than Bal d'Afrique, which I find to be very, very unisex. But again, don't get me wrong, these are not the same fragrance. I'm comparing it to the kind of vetiver it is, not the smell, because this is totally unique on itself. It starts out very clean and laundry-like at the top, and it dries down to that earthy, woody vetiver in the base. Really lovely. These last 3 ones are awesome, and the Oud one is really, really great for me too, and I love these fragrances. And very, very good price. $48 for niche quality fragrances, I think can't be beat. So it beats buying clones, if that makes sense. Although, in all honesty, these can be like clones. I think they're basically inspired by very popular fragrances that are out there in the world for us. Anyway, those are my impressions of the 8 Banana Republic fragrances. Guys, have you tried these fragrances from the Icon Collection? 75ml bottles for $48. They're available at Banana Republic. You can check them out there. But if you don't have a Banana Republic real close to you and you want to participate in our giveaway, we have one bottle to give away of your choice to a subscriber of this channel. All you have to do is put a comment down and let me know which one of these fragrances sounds the best to you and why. Why does it sound great to you, and how would you wear it? What occasion? Please put that down. Please put your state. This will only be shipped to USA residents or subscribers of this channel, so good luck with that. And also, guys, just let me know in general if you have any of these fragrances from Banana Republic and you've been wearing them and if you've been liking them and you've been thinking about picking up any of them. Other than that, guys, please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.